clam babies. This is actually the second take of this video because the last attempted recording, I just spent like 18 minutes talking about absolutely nothing. Which, I mean, I guess all my videos are, all these updates are like that at this point. But I'm hoping to kind of condense it a little bit. So where I'm coming at you from is the road, and it's actually Wednesday, October 7th of 2020. And so I am driving home quite a bit later than I expected. So what had happened was on like day one, I got so puked on, and then the facility I was at ended up having an outbreak. So with those two things, I decided, well, since I've already maybe been exposed, you know, even though I'm wearing enough PPE to be just shy of a hazmat suit, that chance is always a little nerve-wracking, you know, and so I decided that what I was going to do is stay a little bit extra time, pick up some more shifts if I could, and get closer to that 5 shift a month minimum, which is the minimum for us if we are part-time strike team members. Because, you know, if I did end up testing positive and had to like completely self-isolate for 2 weeks, then it would be easier to like go ahead and, you know, if I was gonna catch COVID there and test positive, then it would be better to go ahead and get all of my shifts out of the way, or get as close to that 5 shift minimum as possible, so that if I ended up having to completely isolate for 2 weeks, then I was already closer to hitting my mark before it was an issue. So that's what I did. This morning I got tested at a CVS. I thought I signed up for one of the rapid tests where you get your results back really quickly, but that is now, I'm not 100% sure that that's actually the test that I took. And so I guess sometime within the next, at the very least, sometime within the next 2 to 3 days, I'll have those results back. And so if I don't get them back, you know, I was hoping to be able to be tested so that I could go home and like stay the night at my home with Walker and the dogs and everybody, without putting them in danger. But I don't know, maybe I'll buy a tent. Maybe this will be a great time to go camping for the first time in my life, because you know who you can't, who's not at high risk for COVID, is the trees. And so me and the trees, I'm joking about all this. I'm like 85% joking about all this. I might not be camping's a great idea. Next vlog from the woods, yay! Oh God, maybe not. Hopefully I'll just get my test results back and it'll all be fine. That is kind of a weird, and this is something that in the last take of this video I spent like 15 minutes ranting about, but I'll try to condense it just a little bit. I do think that the availability of testing and the availability especially of getting results back with any level of like speed is probably, in my opinion, a significant contributing factor to why we're all dealing with this still. Because like if you're asymptomatic, you know, I mean, like if I got sick, if I was feeling like crap, if I had a fever, like I would stay away from everybody. I don't know, beat myself into the nearest ocean and become the fish I was meant to be, because fish also don't get COVID. There was that one guy, I don't know if anybody remembers or if grandkids, you even heard about this, but at one point, like towards the beginning of the pandemic, there was like a small little like, oh God, filming while driving is great. There was a small little snippet of time where like somebody decided that a fish medication like could help cure or protect people against COVID. I don't even know. This guy, it was some random dude, and he was an idiot. That a lot of people bought that fish medicine, and obviously, just no, for so many reasons, right? And for a while, you actually couldn't get that fish medicine, which sucked wieners, because I had a fish get sick around that time. And so all of us serious aquarists who need fish medications for serious reasons, couldn't get access because some absolute moronionis decided that they needed fish medicine for COVID. These truly are, we are in the weirdest timeline. The weirdest timeline. If anyone, like, still during COVID times is watching this, like, please don't take. Fish medicine doesn't work. I know, because I've, of course, snorted it like a line of cocaine. We don't, that's not what aquarium hobbyists do on the weekends. Anyway, what was I talking about? It's my Vyvanse is, I'm asking a lot from her right now. I really am. And so what you're, like I said in an earlier video, raw, unadulterated Caroline. And the last take of this video, I spent 17 minutes talking about, like, staffing and COVID. In this video, I spent at least 5 minutes talking about fish. So y'all are just gonna get what you get. No one's this. My grandkids have to watch this, or if future historians are wanting to, like, know what it was like or something, and they're watching this, then I'm so sorry. I'm making your homework take longer. But I got tested this morning, and it's weird that, like, we clearly have the capacity to, like, get results back quickly because rapid tests are available, but it's so hard to get one of those rapid tests that, like, if you're asymptomatic, and in this meantime and between time where, like, first of all, I'm traveling, and so any gas station I stop at, or, like, any coffee that I get, like, I could be spreading it. I am doing everything in my power not to, like wearing my mask, if COVID is still a thing, and any of you are watching this in the current apocalypse times, why, and you're not wearing a mask, I ask you why. Anyway, so, but, like, yeah, I mean, I could have been exposing people if I have it and I'm asymptomatic. Like, what happens with the gas stations I stop at and the coffee I stop for? So that's to say, we're waiting for a test result. Hopefully I get it back in time to, like, sleep at my home, I guess. We'll see what happens there. I will figure it out. This particular, I am honestly kind of glad I hit challenges and roadblocks on this particular trip, this particular assignment, since it was my first one, because I know that now in the future I'll be better prepared. I'll kind of know more what to expect, and I'll be able to kind of have some of these difficulties that I've experienced. Not that there have been that many, but, like, kind of have these possibilities on my radar, so that, for all the future trips it can maybe go a little bit more smoothly. So I think that's probably gonna about do it for this particular video update. I didn't film a thing while I was working because I was tired, as I think I might have already said. But, as my energy stays up or keeps up or re-ups, I'll make more of these vlog updates, and I'll try to get into the nitty-gritty of life on the wards. There are some things where I think it's going to be some time before I'm really ready to talk about them in any sort of format that's going to technically be public, that anybody could stumble across this, anybody could find it. And I also want to be able to make sure I'm telling stories in their entirety to completion in a way that respects in a way that just has integrity as far as, you know, privacy and telling things as they happened, as opposed to putting too terribly much of my personal biases on things, and really protecting everyone involved from that angle as much as I can. So we'll get more updates. Thanks for putting up with this one. I know it didn't really have a whole lot of substance to it, and I spent over half of it talking about fish, but that is what you get if you are choosing to watch Caroline talk. You're welcome. That's about it. Bye.